Well, hi class, and welcome to the beginning of your course, Applications for Business. You've probably already watched my introduction, which you can find in the Start Here folder, along with our syllabus. So my name is Brian Meter, and this is my first time this year teaching this class, but really looking forward to it. I feel that I don't know that we're fully trained where we need to be as we're entering the workforce when it comes to understanding different computer applications. So I've been in the workforce for many years, and I've seen interns that come in and they honestly don't know how to email or use Excel folders or things like that. So I'm glad that Western is taking the initiative to create a class like this that will help you at least get started. You should perfect it over the next couple of years while you're here, but this is a great way to get started on just the different things that we need to be successful in the business world, just basic computer applications, right? So I'm going to start off. We're going to explain real quick how the class is organized. I put everything in folders based on what week we're working on, and I'll release those folders every single week. And I won't do it beforehand until we get down towards the end of the year. So most of your assignments are due on Monday nights at midnight. So just keep that in mind. So nothing due until the first Monday that we start. So not right away, but was it the oh gosh, the 14th or something like that. So just make sure you pay attention to when those due dates are. There's only one exception. I'll go over that here in a few minutes. So each week we have a week 1, week 2 learning plan, and within it you'll find everything you need to know for this class. In week 1, we go over some of the different learning competencies that we're expecting you to know. So we'll have an agenda to share with you for each week, which will help you to guide you to know and understand all the different things that you have to do. I will say one thing, that if you have a Mac or a tablet, you're going to find that this is a little bit different and it might be a struggle. So I would highly recommend that you're working from a PC or a laptop. And if you're buying a new computer, I highly suggest that you don't buy a Mac and that you plan to use a PC or laptop the best that you can. So anyways, just kind of moving on. This first week, we're going to dive into some of these things I mentioned, these 4 things that I mentioned above here, and I will get started on all of those. Okay, so here's the week agenda. So the first thing, you're going to read the agenda. That's what you're doing kind of right now. You're going to watch the weekly preview, which I'm talking about. You have 4 different assignments to start with. None of them are going to require you to spend a ton of time on any of those, but yeah, they're all listed below. So the first thing you're going to do is simply email me. Then you're going to do a self-assessment on the software. You're going to review and summarize a business application. All this will be explained further down, and then you're going to do a discussion board, and we'll move along. And then there'll be, obviously, this is the video, right? This is a PowerPoint presentation on how to do PowerPoint presentations. So pretty simple. Take a look. Next thing, you're going to email me using your WTC email. Okay, so you have to go into the syllabus, read the syllabus. That's how I know you read it. And then grab my email out of the syllabus and send me a message. Okay, so you're going to open up MS Outlook, and this is part of Office 365, which is free. You need to use the app and not the web version for all the Office 365 stuff. You tell me your name, the name of the class, any questions or concerns you have about the course. I will respond to you as soon as I can. It says 24 hours here. If it's on the weekend, it might be a little longer. I'll go through as I get these and start updating the grade book and respond accordingly. Okay. So next, this is a self-assessment. It's worth a total of 5 points, but it just gives you a real good idea of what you know about just the different software that is out there. Okay, everybody's going to have different kind of based on their life experiences. This should be actually assignment 3. I'll correct that. It's review and summarize business applications. So here you're going to review and summarize one of the different apps that's included in Office 365. Now you get a free Office 365 account with your Western account. So it's important for you to download those apps and then tell me about one of them. And here's more information about that below. And one of my favorite things we do each year is just a discussion board to introduce yourself. So if you do this a little differently, maybe in some other classes, we're gonna do it a little differently in my class. So the first thing is you're gonna go ahead and make a post. And so your first and last name, at least 3 things that you'd like to share about yourself. I say keep it business class professional. You know, you don't need to tell me that you like to go out and get drunk on a Saturday night. I don't need to hear that. Your classmates don't need to hear that. We'd like to learn more about you as a person. What is your work experience, your hobbies, what kind of family situation do you have? If you want to share that, don't have to, but you can if you want to. And then second there, explain what your experience has been in computer applications for business. So if you have some experience in computer applications as they relate to business, let us know. Perhaps this is from a course you've taken, or it's from some of your life experiences that you've had. Attach a business school appropriate picture. This is part of your points for your post, right? So a nice picture of yourself. Submit your initial post by Thursday, September 10th. This is really important. You'll lose a lot of points if you don't do that. This gives your classmates time to respond. So don't wait until the last second for that. Okay, then you need to respond to at least 2 of your peers. Okay, give it some thought. 1 sentence answers will get very little points. So 2 peers, 5 points for each of those responses. And that's how we're going to start the week. If you have any questions as you are diving into all the content here, please let me know. We're here to help. There's quite a few different instructors that are teaching this, teach it a little differently than the other instructors. My goal is to give you some really good feedback and to help you navigate through computer applications so that when you get into that first internship, you look and feel confident. And that's really important if you're going to be successful at the next level, is that confidence and some the ability to navigate through these different things. So let me know if you have any questions, and we shall talk soon.